Do you love me?
Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Jus de Rose. In today's video, I'll be sharing with you 5 amazing winter fragrances for women. I've posted a masculine counterpart to this video, which you can find over here, but also in the description box down below. Now ladies, these 5 perfumes I've been wearing on rotation non-stop during the holidays, and I'm just super excited to share these with you because some of these are entirely new to the channel. And what's more is that I've discovered an incredible layering combo with 2 of these perfumes. So let's dive straight into it with probably the freshest and easiest to wear perfume on an everyday basis. It is L'Eau d'Hiver by Frédéric Malle. Now I tend to have a lot of warm, thick, dense, and sweeter fragrances in my collection for the winter time. I don't know, maybe it's just me. Let me know in the comments down below if this is the case with you as well. But I certainly feel sometimes that I want a perfume that is fresh yet appropriate for the winter time. So not fresh in a summery kind of way. And L'Eau d'Hiver does just that for me. So L'Eau d'Hiver is a floral, woody, musky scent with notes of heliotrope, so which is this purple flower that has soft almond nuances, iris, honey, and musk. The florals are gentle and feel lightly honeyed, like the smell of fresh pollen on a spring day. But you can still wear this in the winter time for sure. It's not going to give you spring vibes. It dries down musky, and the picture that comes to mind with this scent is crystal clear, cold water running down an icy stream. Overall, this fragrance is soft, calming, and gentle. It has a tender feeling, and I like to wear it on a casual, everyday basis, mainly during the day. I don't really reach out for this one at nighttime. During the day when I want to feel refreshed. In terms of performance, I would say this is probably the drawback with this scent, is that it's really not great. It doesn't last an incredible amount of time on my skin. I tend to have to reapply it, otherwise I don't smell it throughout the day, which is a bit frustrating, nor does it project like crazy. It's pretty soft. But that being said, once I finish this bottle, I will repurchase it because I really enjoy this perfume, and Jean-Claude Ellena created this scent and I'm a big fan of his fragrances. So yeah, I'll always purchase it again despite the poor performance. Next up, we have Spices Galore with Gris Charnel from BDK. This perfume is easily could be another signature-worthy scent for the winter time, and perhaps a more obvious choice compared to L'Eau d'Hiver by Frédéric Malle. This perfume you just want to whip out on a cold, miserable, rainy day. It's a warm, spicy, cozy scent with main notes of cardamom, sandalwood, black tea, and fig. It smells like a delicious, frothy chai latte with bits of fig in it. On my skin, it dries down a little powdery, which adds a chic elegance. This lady is classy and she smells amazing. You can tell how much I love this fragrance by the dent that I've created in it. I'm totally hooked. In terms of performance, it lasts on my skin all day easy, and actually it projects quite well because I get whiffs of it all throughout the day. It's all that I can smell. I'm in the most amazing Gris Charnel bubble of warm, spicy, a little bit sweet goodness. It smells extraordinary, to put it simply. I will put all of the links to the fragrances mentioned in this video in the description box down below if you're interested in any of these perfumes. But yeah, Gris Charnel, highly recommend, 10 out of 10 niche fragrance. Now, my winter fragrance list wouldn't be complete without a good vanilla perfume, and the one that I've been obsessed with lately is Material by Amouage. This was the best fragrance discovery that I made last year. It is expensive, but in my opinion, totally worth the splurge. 3 words to describe this perfume: sexy, buttery vanilla. It is gorgeous. It isn't your edible, sweet confectionery vanilla. Oh no. It's a warm, sensual, spicy, resinous, woody vanilla. The main notes are Madagascar vanilla, benzoin, frankincense, labdanum, and tonka bean. It feels super luxurious, like silk on the skin. It's sexy and refined. If you want to level up your vanilla fragrance game, then I recommend you try this perfume. In terms of performance, on my skin it lasts over 8 hours with moderate projection. This could could be, no, it is my favorite Amouage fragrance to this date. So yeah, just love this perfume. And as I said at the beginning of the video, I have a layering combination that is insane with this fragrance and the next one I'm about to talk about, which is Santal Austral by Matière Première. That is a sandalwood based perfume. I'll show you how to layer these fragrances in a little bit, but before that, I'd like to touch on a little bit about Santal Austral. So, Santal Austral is a beautiful sandalwood fragrance that is embellished with some iris, tonka bean, and benzoin. I find it to be on the fresher, brighter, and drier side compared to the ultra creamy, gourmand, almost edible type of sandalwoods that I have in my collection, such as Sandalwood Temple by Sana Jardin or even Rima 11 by Carner. That being said, it will develop a creamy almond milkiness that is a little bit sweet, but it's not going to be too overbearing or culinary, and it remains elegant throughout. And the iris is gorgeous in this fragrance as well, which I think also contributes to the elegance of this perfume. It is not too powdery, it is more earthy and buttery, kind of done in a similar way, I would say, as in Dior Homme. That kind of like earthy orris butter effect is kind of what I find in Santal Austral as well. So overall, this perfume is a dry sandalwood that is extremely woody, elegant, and refined. It's a magical scent, like fairy dust, and will transport you to an enchanted winter wonderland. Now, for the layering technique with material, it is super easy to follow. So I begin with material because it is the densest and richest out of the two. So I'll start spraying this like this. I'll do 2 sprays like that. And then I'll layer Santal Austral on top and also add 2 sprays. And that's it. Voila. Oh, I love this combination. And the reason why I love it so much is that it adds a little bit more sweetness to material, but also tones down the incense note, which sometimes can be a little bit much depending on how much I apply of material. Santal Austral really rounds off the incense, and I actually prefer the effect of the two than material on its own. So this combination is incredible. If you have these 2 perfumes in your collection, I recommend you try it. And actually, I will be posting very soon a fragrance layering video with the sexiest layering combinations that I discovered, so stay tuned for that. This one, I can tell you, is thebomb.com and smells hella sexy. And finally, we have, ironically, an incense-based fragrance. It is Gold Incense by Carolina Herrera. This is another one that I really enjoy from the Confidential series, which is the higher end range of Carolina Herrera. It is an exceptional fragrance and I highly recommend you try it, even if you don't like incense-based fragrances, because I rarely do, yet this fragrance really hits the spot. It's like a gourmand incense fragrance, so more on the sweet side, and you're definitely not going to get church vibes from this one. Other than incense, this perfume has notes of cedarwood, vanilla, labdanum, and marigold. It's slightly spicy, rich, yet silky at the same time. It smells lavish and put together. Gold Incense is a fragrance you want to wear if you're going out to a fancy restaurant or on a date. It will make you smell like a queen. And it's another one that is fantastic for layering. In terms of performance on my skin, it lasts over 8 hours with moderate to soft projection. And that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, spread the fragrant love.